Hi everyone, my name is Chao. Most people just call me Joe. A month ago, I left Guangzhou and moved back to my hometown. Right now, I'm on a bus, watching the city go by. My business failed. I ended up in debt. The rent and cost of living in Guangzhou had become more than I could afford. I'm 36 years old, and to be honest, I never imagined I would come back here, like this. But this is the reality. Yiyang, a small city in Hunan, China. To be honest, it's not a wealthy place. Life here moves at a very different pace. You see men smoking on the street corners, chewing betel nuts, and gathering around mahjong tables all day. People here love to talk, to brag, and to lose themselves in loud conversations. It's a city that feels completely laid back, almost detached from the crazy hustle of the world. And to be fair, I've never really fit into this vibe. I've always felt like a bit of an outsider here. The cost of living here is still cheaper than in Guangzhou, but for me, it has one huge lifesaver. My family's old apartment is here, so I don't have to pay rent. When you're in debt, with zero income, the weight of monthly rent can completely crush you. So, I'm not here to enjoy the city. I am here to survive, to hide in my room, and to find a way to breathe again. Even though it's a work day, you rarely see traffic jams here, unlike Guangzhou. I've always hated traffic jams, so to be honest, I actually prefer my hometown for this. This part of town is where I spent my childhood. Some things have changed over the years, but not too much. The roads are a bit wider now, but around this area, you can still see a lot of old houses from the 1990s. Like this intersection right here. There's a crosswalk, but no traffic lights at all. Crossing the street feels like playing a real-life game of Crossy Road. You just have to watch the traffic, dodge the cars, and rely on the driver's awareness. There are fewer strict regulations in a small city like this, which is a double-edged sword. On one hand, you feel a bit more free, but on the other hand, it is a society heavily driven by networking and background. That's why in China, we have a famous internet slang for this, the county Brahmins. It basically refers to the local elite families who dominate the best jobs and resources in these small towns. Walking down these streets, everything feels familiar yet entirely strange. And to be honest, I don't really want to bump into anyone I know or answer any awkward questions. There's a high school here, but I have absolutely no memory of it being in this place before. There's a Chinese medicine hospital here. It's been around since I was a kid. Back then, there was only the single old building in front of me. Those tall buildings in the back, they must be the new inpatient wards, all built in recent years. You can clearly see how the architectural styles don't match at all. On the wall outside, there's a large relief carving showing famous doctors from ancient Chinese medicine. To be honest, I'm actually quite curious about how you guys view traditional Chinese medicine. Do you have any thoughts on it, or maybe some interesting personal experiences? Now I'm back at the place where I live, a market. This place has barely changed in decades. Looking around, you can see the architectural style of the 1990s everywhere. Unlike Guangzhou, this isn't the place where foreigners ever visit. Every single signboard here is in Chinese, without a word of any other language. Everything runs on a sort of self-management. Cars are parked randomly on the roadsides, shop owners set up woks right on the street to cook, and trash is just tossed on the curb. The buildings here don't have elevators. They are all old-fashioned walk-ups. There's no property management fee, which honestly saves me some money right now. But it also means the walls and corridors are worn down. When repairs are absolutely necessary, the neighbors have to discuss splitting the cost. But usually, if the problem doesn't directly affect their own apartment, people are reluctant to pay. Fortunately, I have access to a rooftop here. This is an experience you'd never get living in a high-rise in a big city. It has become my sanctuary, both mentally and literally. I have a small vegetable garden here. Today, a cucumber is finally ripe. I picked it. It's a bit awkward for me to show my face on camera like this. But this is me, 36 years old, starting over from zero.